Hey, everybody. We are jumping back in with Naomi and our run through of the Crimson Fleet faction quest line. Right now, we just turned in evidence on the Vigilance, and we are about to head over. All right, so you can see there's quite a few, right? So there are some mission board stuff, smuggle Rune heretic writings, steal from Elios retreat, and then we have to meet Neva and Jasmine on the key. Now, we were just in there with them before we came over to the Vigilance, but I believe we had to check in before we could proceed to the next step with them. And they're going to talk to us about what next steps are now that we found out that most likely the ship, the Legacy, crashed in or into the gas giant, Bannock 4. And we have to figure out how we can get in there, how we're going to track it. And so we need to figure out, they have this thing called the comm spike that'll allow us to, I guess, get its coordinates, and then we'll have to figure out how to protect our ship against the EM cloud around Bannock 4. I'm just thinking, should I do one of these first? We're already here. Nope. I think we're in Arene now. I think the Vigilance has moved, so we're not really in the Sol system anymore. Let's just see. Alright, let's see. What can we improve? We're working on a few things. Alright, so this is available now. So we're going to hit that up. Alright. Now, you know what's interesting to me, okay? And not that I'm angry that you don't have to address it, but sometimes you have to wonder in the game, how dumb are the characters or the NPCs, how dumb are they supposed to be? And what I'm referring to is Jessamine is with us, right? And how does she not know when we dock with the Vigilance? And then right now we are, what the heck is this? When did we get that? So right now, when we dock at the Vigilance, how does she not know that we just docked there? Is it willful ignorance at this point? I mean, it's like, hey, buddy, why are you docking here? We're Crimson Fleet. What's going on? And, where it's kind of like, why is she not calling us out on it? And trying to figure out exactly what we're doing here. Because she has to know. She has to know that we just docked here. And it should be raising all kinds of red flags for. And so it's a little alarming that we're not having the answer for that. And we do have contraband on us. So which one is this? I know it's gonna seem weird that I did that, but what is this? You see the name? Spine stabilizer. Okay. It didn't warn me about the contraband.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain
Our
course
chances
and
to
prepare
evade
to be
scan,
scanned.
77%. I don't know that I've seen it that high ever.
Scan complete. Welcome to Titan.
Well, thank you.
Clear to land at New Homestead.
I mean, we were almost like completely assured of evading at this point. Maybe it's higher because of the jamming thing that we have on. Oh, that's right. Here, let's take a look at something real quick here, guys. All right, so I discovered this. She's getting there to the point where we're about to turn that up. Not ready to yet, but we're getting there. So over here, there's a setting, and I'm going to turn right here. Enhance, improve spacesuit helmet cosmetic hide functionality when enabled. I'm turning it off. And not to say that.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below.
Okay, thank you.
Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
Now, not to say that that's going to work. Now, my controller's going crazy, and that's probably because let's look, there it is. Our hammer is trying to materialize inside of a building, or yeah, well, not inside of a building, but as you can see, into a building. All right, there's something I want to do though. So yes, it still bothers me. And then let me go in here. Let's just go. One of the things I also did, and then show. So we're going to go back to show. And you can see it still won't show. And to me, that's immersion breaking. 100%.
Please disregard. I attempted and allow me to assist you with carrying your items.
Okay, so now I'm going to give her. I don't need this. I'm going to give her this. I really am. I wanted to hold on to this guy and this guy. So, yeah, we're not going to worry about that. She can have that. But what we wanted to do, we wanted to give her, in her case, I am going to give her, she's not wearing this. Okay, yeah. I'm going to give her, oh, that's what it is. All right. And then, I don't think it's here. I think it's here. We'll give her that. All right. What weapon does she have? Okay, that's not bad. All right, so we'll go ahead. And then instead of that, she already has the deputy hat, so I'll take that back. We'll put that on her and that on her. And we'll take that back.
Travel safely.
There she is. You see? Now, isn't it a bit though immersion breaking that she, who doesn't really need a suit, right? But she has one, and it's equipped on her. And because to me, I don't like that you never, you know what I mean? In an environment that requires a suit, we should be in our suit, or we should see it also. You know? And the fact that we don't see it. Did we complete the mission? Oh, okay, so yeah, we're done. All right. So since we've finished that, I don't need to go inside. There wasn't anything I needed to do there. But it is just good to know that we're not getting. Yeah, got to figure it out, because it is truly bothering me that the suit is not showing. All right, are we gonna make it?
do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Should I expect any trouble?
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her.
Premium smuggling routes?
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years.
Sounds like she could be useful.
I sure hope so. She might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
Interesting. Well, don't take any chances.
Nave is right. Just grab everything labeled comm spike that isn't nailed down.
Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
Understood.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
What can you tell me about Juan?
The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants.
If Juan wants to know why we need it, what should I tell her?
I'm gonna leave that up to you, Brooke. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better. Stay sharp, Brooke.
All right. We may be leaving Jasmine on the ship anyway for this one. right now it's like we need to really like focus on gearing up for stealth.
Hello.
I like it, Vasco. I like it. So we gotta do a couple of things real quick here to set up. All right. One is,
Hey, Cap.
hey, let me take that. And then I think I need to go back upstairs. All right, let's come on over here first. Let's put that one through this paces. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna put that one here. And then, okay. All right, I'm not gonna. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And then what we can do is come down here, grab all that, then make our way back up to the workshop. Excuse me, man. Note to self, stop using your voice. We don't have a workshop? Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Did we opt not to have a workshop? Okay.
If you want to stay under the radar, I've got just the thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's over there talking? Oh, you. Hey, Jazz. Yeah. What's her name's on? Ooh. You here to flirt?
Anything ship related, you're at the right place.
How do you think Jasper intended to decrypt that signal?
You mean way back then? Before the tech was available to create something like the comm spike? That's a good question. I suppose he might have been able to acquire the actual transponder cipher from someone within Galbank. Unfortunately for us, I'd bet a bottle of Bog's finest that those records are buried somewhere out of our reach.
How'd you wind up on the key?
Truth is, the fleet rescued me. Of course, I wouldn't have needed rescuing if they hadn't blown up the ship I was working on. Delgado plucked me out of space and brought me to the key. I took one look at the place and was compelled to work. Soon after, he offered me a permanent spot with the fleet.
gotcha. Okay.
Take care of your ship, she'll take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Need something?
Mm-hmm. You to mind your own business.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, fellow pirate. Scanning. Crimson Fleet member identified. Disengaging defensive protocols.
What's going
I
on?
malfunctioned and have been in disrepair and unable to move. I have been unable to move from this spot for over 7 years. I have also been programmed not to complain about it. Ha, you old loser. Does no one care about you? Quiet. I require spare parts.
Maybe your partner can help you.
Yes, surely. This time it's really going to happen. If you are looking for spare parts, look elsewhere. I need mine for structural stability. Ha.
I got some parts and some tools.
All circuits reporting unknown errors. Error, error, error. Data reports complete. Awaiting instruction updates. Thank you for your hard work.
Hmm. You know, I was glad to help. You deserve better than sitting in a corner somewhere.
You've got it, fellow pirate. I am resuming normal operations. Who cares? Am I right? Quiet. Stay safe, you old loser. It's always a great day here in the Crimson Fleet. Greetings, fellow pirate.
Rules for the Nova. Uh-huh. Repair your darn ship. Okay. Weight room etiquette. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyone interested in starting a band? Ooh. Oh, wait. Shooting range. Someone stole my friend Wilby. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh.
So, tell us about Jasper Crix's version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power. People that followed my orders and an endless stream of credits. Gale, I have to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you'd consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping, assault, and murder to be positive life influences?
No. I'd consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stones until I had enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few
Don't even
spacecraft.
try to rip me off.
Yes,
I
let's
know
talk
value
about
when I
that.
see it.
It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
Oh, I've never stopped
It
reaching,
is an
Gale.
honor to
The
dedicate
amount
my
of money we
existence
were
to serving
making in
the
New
Crimson
Atlantis was
Fleet.
decent, but
Or so
the
I am
really
told.
big scores were in space, on the cargo ships. We're talking millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people
Looking to
assume
make
this
a
is when the
deal?
UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the Crimson Scar.
Correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Council.
What'll it be, friend? Buying, sell? The fleet's got an They even managed a legitimate doctor among their ranks. Business on the Key is like no other. It's the sole reason I'm here. For the credits.
If credits are all you're after, you'll fit right in here.
Not everyone thinks so. I'm still trade authority. There are a few, Neva included, that see me as an outsider. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the trade authority will always maintain a presence on the Key.
Let's talk business.
Business it is.
Nobody wants to carry helium. What's up with that, man? Okay. Oops. All right, let's see. Okay.
Your credits are always good at the trade authority.
Your credits are always good in my pocket. All right. I know they have a place around here that we can use. All right, so this is the gun range.
You and me, we're gonna run this
gym.
place someday.
Yeah, you keep dreaming that, bro. You keep dreaming that. All right, that's the bar.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
Okay, so this is... All right. Closed.
Always ask for a bigger cut.
All right, so this...
All about making those credits.
All right, so that's them. All right. That's you. And look at this. I could just go back here behind the thing and just take whatever I want. Really? Okay, that's stealing. That's stealing. Why is that not stealing? None of these are. Okay. Hello? Hey, drummer.
You don't make it in this life without a good weapon.
Hey, I fixed your thing for you. I should get a...
In
All
the
right.
fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die.
Okay. So we'll scrounge around just a little bit more. All right, so here's the bunks area. Maybe they do some repairs and stuff back here. I'm not expecting us to have a bunk.
So there I am.
So there you were.
My tail, and my grab drive just chokes. You know what I find back there? The fattest leech I've ever seen. One nearly got.
Already determined that one wasn't worth stealing. Ooh. We can march that right downstairs and sell it, which we might actually do. We don't have a key. What in the world is that? Okay. Okay. You gotta have some equipment somewhere where we can go do some work. Oops.
Got mixed feelings about my last job. On the one hand, lost a friend. But on the other hand, I got some creds. We looked at this computer already, right? And got whatever we could off of there. Okay. All right.
Bog's grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Erdebrand log on and
I'm only stationed on the key until the heat dies down. Then it's back to raiding and pillaging.
All right, here's the research lab.
It's a huge
Oh, hey,
drain
there's
of
that.
resources. Do you have a backup plan if it doesn't exist?
No, but do you want to be the one who brings it up to Delgado?
Good point.
All right, so there's one. Here's a workbench right here. Okay. All right, one thing is good to know. We got a ton of Night vision, thermal vision. I just took all of whatever I had. I think I already have a purge vial. At least we hope we do. And look at that. Spacesuit lining. Okay. I was wondering if that was like an extra layer of like you know, padded armor or something like that, but no, it's not. Okay, so we got UC SysDef crew hat. NO. Okay. Yep, we're not enhancing anything over here at least. No!
Some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
Seriously? Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Yep. Gosh darn it. Alright, better than nothing. Are you serious? What are we missing? Titanium. Alright. Let's see what we got. So we got extended magazine, which would be great. We also have Furious available. We know how I feel about Furious. Bummer, we do not have Chilling. We do have Hitman though.
Yeah, good thing we lost him in that asteroid belt. You really brought your A game.
And we have Staggering.
No shit.
Staggering enemies gives us a little bit of a break. It's not the same as chilling them, but it's staggering them. And then Hitman, an extra 15% damage while aiming. So that could add up, and it should. And I'm not sure how the calculation goes, but if Furious, every hit with Furious is even more. How about we do this? We'll go with Hitman. Let's see what we got. We should have Shattering. And we do not have Tesla. But we do have Shattering. And then instead of Oxygenated, and I'm thinking, and really tell you the truth, but I'm thinking Furious right now is the best combination here. Now with this one, to be honest with you, and there's nothing we can do but that for now. Standard grip and stock. It already has a drum magazine. It's a semi-automatic. We can't do anything about it. I prefer burst fire, but not going to. Alright, so extended. And then on this one, 25% chance, well, increase in attack speed means it'll fire faster, but not really worried about that. Let's do the staggering, and then let's hope we have another shattering. Do more damage. Alright, so that one. And then we already have. Okay. Bro, you gotta get off the machine, man. You gotta get off the machine, bro. Alright. So, this is our suit. And I may have screwed up. I don't think we can do this one yet. Yep, we don't have spacesuit mods too. Really comes in handy on 0 oxygen atmospheres.
I want to hit another Galvan truck.
But I gotta be honest with you. Right now, I don't have pocket. Okay, so we got acrobat and technician. Let's go. Let's see if it had. Oh, okay. All right. Now, normally I should put that on my clothes. Instead, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay. So what hat am I wearing? I'm wearing a farming hat. Don't have this stuff yet because I got to get textiles. But we're gonna put some stuff on here. All right. So first things first. Let's put the combat battery on there. All right. And then we'll put the automedic on there. Right. And then next, what can we? Do we have anything? I'm gonna put sentinel on this one. Okay, and then this is the helmet we're wearing, right? Did we decide on anything different? Is this okay? This is our thing. So, all right, we want reserve oxygen, right? I believe, and then we can't get it because we need pack mods too. But when it's available to us, that's what we need. But that's for O2. 0 oxygen atmospheres. I don't think we're really worried about it. We are going to switch this back to this basic. I hate skip pack. What is it? Technician. Do you have fastened? You do not. We already have. All right. We'll go resource hauler, and then let's go react. Okay. And then for the helmet, we can get some shielding going. No sensor array, which means we probably can't do any of the other things either. We got technician already. Weapons weigh 50% less. That's a good one. Assisted carry is fine, but you know, we're gonna go armor plated. And then we have the belt, and then the gloves, socket 1, anti-ballistic, and then really double down on the automatic, and then we'll double down on armor plated. So we just picked that already. Anti-ballistic. Oh, that's ranged weapons. And then we can go level 2 with that, and then that will also mean the same thing here. to give us more protections. And then the outfit as well. Alright. And then, okay, that, wait. Alright, let's do this.
Think so? Maybe you should have a talk with me.
Forget that. Last time I complained to Dave, I ended up with a broken arm.
Nope. Alright, so for some reason, alright, you see that's not equipped, so something that we have something equipped already, and then we just lost track of it. It would seem we lost track of the name of it. Okay. And it could be that when we did that, it unequipped. I'm not sure. All right. Yes, it unequipped. Okay. All right. Can we put our clothes back on, please? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. She just gives me this look. Gives me this look like.
We at all worry about this legacy chase. It's a huge drain on resources.
You know, look at me like, yo, what'd you expect me to do? I had to take it off in order to do the improvements. Yeah, but if you took it off automatically, you could have put it back on automatically. Some people, man.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook them with an energy blast.
Captain Brooks, hello.
Hello.
Satisfied.
Okay. So, hey, you can't come with me on this next one, right? Stealth is optimum thing, and we need. Well, we need to refuel for one. Also, while we're refueling, let me move. Let me move these over. Mind flares. Anything that just gives you 8 seconds, 10 seconds, I'm like, you know what? It ain't even worth it. Ain't even worth bothering. Okay, so we got our sandwiches, we got a scramble, we got the grog. All right, so we'll hold on to, and then everything else. We'll keep the espresso as well. All right, and then we don't need that. Oh, I forgot all about that. God dang it. All right, sorry guys. We gotta go. We gotta get that off. I totally forgot about that.
Ship services? You need it, I've got it.
I'm not going to question why you're standing outside my ship. You know, I'm just wondering if Neva is going to worry about it. All right. I think, yeah, the depot is this way.
Are you looking to start something?
And closed. This way. Trade Authority.
You have something?
Yeah,
I was
I do.
hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, I bet you were. All right, so how much was that? I don't even remember. Has resources changed since the last time I was here? Nope. Thank you for nothing.
You find anything of value, bring it here first.
I am programmed to defend this area from the Crimson Fleet's enemies.
Sharks are too scared to take the key, because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
When the rabbit got the gun.
I've got what you need. For the price.
Every time I see
captain
Ripley
here's
smile, I
earned
want to
their
punch him in the
stripes,
face.
bleeding for the fleet.
You see SysDef as a joke. They haven't caught us yet.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours?
All right. Our ship should be, all in truth, should be ready to go. Our ship is too wide. Okay. Oh God. Finally. Finally. I was going to say, finally the buggy has come back to New Atlantis. But, just so annoying. Alright. Where are we headed? We're heading down to the well. Hey, you.
I take it you're Neva's new recruit?
Mm-mm. Don't you mean the new Rook?
Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business.
You know, I do have a name, though. It's Naomi Brooks.
And rest assured, if I ever need to remember it, I will. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
Dinner? Drinks? Let's hear him.
Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
You'll just bail if something happens?
It's not personal. If you're caught, that entire installation will be on you. There's nothing I can do for you at that point, except send flowers to your next of kin.
Understood.
Good. Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
I'd like to know a little bit more about you. What can you tell me?
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
All right. You know, it will help us, with this mission to get to know each other's strengths, weaknesses, turn-ons,
True, but silence is a powerful thing. I find the best way to get to know someone is to watch them work. Talking just muddies the picture. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
How often you dock at the station?
Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the comps. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend.
All right, and how much you know about the job?
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
Delgado wants a comm spike. It's a signal decryption device of some sort.
Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip.
What else do you know about it?
Less than you. And even if I did, I'm a smuggler, not a scientist. But if Delgado's after it, then I have a feeling there's a pile of credits waiting at the end of this job. So we better do it right.
All right.
We'll talk more on the ship.
Okay. It was a pleasure.
You didn't hear this from me, but those eclectic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes.
Is this really the first time I was here?
Hi there. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Like to see what you got for sale.
Oh, please, take a look.
All right. What do you got here? Nothing good. All right. All right, thank you.
Coming in.
All right. Hey, since we haven't been here, is this the ship? Okay. Before we get on this ship, let's go ahead and hold up. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Really? What makes you say that?
Always looking for the next mark.
Well, good luck with that. Okay. Restricted access, huh? For who? I mean, right now I can go through and just loot this entire ship if I wanted to.
For good.
Excuse me.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
You know what? I'm somewhat in agreement with you. But I'm not sure how the credits are going to keep rolling in when you guys just let anybody walk on your ship and just start taking everything. It's like, it's just going to cost you uku ducats to replace all of it. I'm just saying, somebody needs to run a tighter ship, man. Oh my goodness. Okay, dude. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know. Trust me, I didn't really see anything.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Oh my goodness gracious. Delusions of grandeur. You're glad I'm in the fleet. Because you would have done what? Hi. Yeah, once we figure out, I think we're supposed to go up to the flight deck. But obviously there's a few stops that we need to make in order to make our stay feel more comfortable. All right. You know, like, you know, so that we can feel more like a member of the crew. Mikasa Sukasa. So, anything you want to share? All right, we're getting close to the flight deck. Matter of fact, our helping yourselves days are probably at its end right about now. Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, interesting. Okay, so nothing else was stealing. Oh doggy. Let's see. Will you notice? Did you notice?
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
I'll be as silent as a crate of tissues, I tell you that.
Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps.
All right.
Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
What's your number? You got somebody? I really like that cut on you. No, I'm ready to go. You know? Yeah.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grab drive. All systems go.
Yeah. I'm just gonna watch the cute smuggler captain.
Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Oh, dude, I'm just a nap right here, right?
I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
Look at me, I'm just chilling, man. Just taking a nap. Wishing the seat was a little bit more comfortable, obviously.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Juan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're clear to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're done.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
What if I get stuck? Is there any way to reach you?
Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said, if you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open.
All right. What's this about vents?
This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation ducts you can slither into. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but goodie.
You want to come with? I'm just saying, it might get a little tight in there, but I'm sure we can make do. All right. Don't worry. They won't suspect a thing.
I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Okay. All right. Try not to miss me too much. Oh, hold on. Yep. Oop. There we go.
Yes, what?
You got something to say? Mm-hmm. I know. I'm leaving the ship and still looting at the same time, right? All right, this ain't the way out.
Hello.
This ain't the way out either. What's up here? Nothing. Okay. Hey, howdy. All right, we're gonna go back this way. All right. I think the hard part's over. Getting off the ship. All right. So first things first. Quick save. And we should probably quick save as much as possible.
Captain Brooks.
You with the
Greetings.
Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. Cargo haulers are restricted to the cargo bay.
Roger that.
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only.
Oh, why only military?
The contents and operations of the facility are classified. Only uniformed personnel are allowed beyond the checkpoint.
Oh, okay. Oh, I left it on ship. I'll be back.
You do that.
My elbow's killing me, and this place is itchy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Things were a little too loose under Commander Woods. With Commander Natara, we have stricter checkpoints, more patrols, and better security.
Totally understand.
UC 38302.
Wait, 38302, not 5.
vents. I don't know where those markers are leading me. Alright, this vent is locked. Alright, so this is where we do a very strong hard save.
What the?
Did you see what I'm saying? This is where you do a very strong hard save. And you say, okay. And then you turn and you walk away from that point altogether. And first things first, the best there is, find an ensign uniform. Even though we probably could have taken her out. I'm going to assume the barracks. Okay. Quick save. Okay, hold on. Ladies are not the barracks. Close the door. Close the door. Wait, no, 16 was right there. We were 16 meters away. Can we get across? Alright, I don't want an intercom. Oh, but I do want as a locker. Come on now. You gonna mess with me like that? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. What do you got there? Dumbbells. You don't have a spare uniform? A spare uni? What happens if your stuff gets all out of whack or something, man? You know, you spill. What are you, just out of luck? Come on now. Everybody has more than one uniform. Seriously, you made me open that for nothing? Okay. We gotta go out the other way. Why do we have to go out the other way? Because that'll open us. When we open it, we'll open right into... I don't think I need the... Oh, there it is. All right. All right. Rules of engagement. When, yeah, I have your stuff. When Akasaka. Rank ensign. Matriculated to the Sword Military Academy to be recruited at a job fair. All right. Hard save at this point. should be good to go. The hat shouldn't matter. Where are you taking me? Maybe I need to find another way around. Alright. Just to double check where we are. Okay. Alright. I want to go that way. What's this door? I bet you. About the other night. And look, right there. Ooh, Captain's gear. Red stick. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't know what Captain's gear is, though. Hey, we'll take that. Don't need the tweezers. Alright. Anything good? Nothing good. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take the vacuum tape. All right. Okay. I know.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
Thank you. Hey man, you know, we're just gonna go. We're going with it. Alright, I need to find an intercom. Why do I need to find an intercom? Because we don't want to leave our girl hanging. You know what I mean? We're not the type of guy that just, you know, talks to you one night and just never calls back. Or, you know what I'm saying.
This is Captain Juan Dayu.
I made it to the command bay.
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears.
Oh yeah?
The uniform. Be sure to put it on. That provides some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
All right, I can use the uniform I picked up and walk my way past the guards.
I don't like deliberately drawing attention to yourself. But a disguise is never a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located the comm spike.
Well, you better hurry. You know what they say, Marine. If you're 15 minutes early,
I need a computer. Save before you open any doors. Oh my gosh, what's my last name? Daily clearance codes and all right, Ensign AK127C. What is my last name? I don't remember my last name. Key code, key card. New items. Ensign Zarimi's uniform. That's what I'm wearing. Zarimi. Alright, get back over here. Ensign ZX 321D. ZX 321D. Do I plan on using that? No, but hey, if I can get it, I will get it. Oh, I can't stop looting. They're not using it.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zaremi.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch.
UCE 86. Gabriel Vogel. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but okay. Upgrade security clearance for Engineering Bay 4. Rank security clearance ensign. Project lead. On inquiries, blah, blah, blah. Upgrade. Okay. Alright. Proposal. What? That's not possible. I'm over encumbered already. Holy cow. Dude, somebody making you stand in a corner somewhere like that? I know, right? I didn't come in here to loot, did I? Yes, I did. Maybe I've been watching too many vids, but the station scares the crap out of me. I hear footsteps in the vents, like someone's... No, that was just me. Someone or something. No, not something, just me. I know we're allowed to bring in custom firepower, but I'm not going to let some excessively alien-looking creature get the best of me. I got some weapon mods smuggled in with my personal effects, and I just need to assemble them without the lieutenant or commander Latara noticing. Okay. Did we grab those? I'm just saying. You know, if you're feeling uncomfortable, we'll put them together for you. You know, no point leaving them out.
How are the tests for the comms spike going?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems that was an accident.
Always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo bay. For now, I've recommended to Dr. Vogel to contact me immediately if he identifies any suspicious behavior.
Alright, find an intercom to speak to Juan. You know we want to. Do we need to? Hey, there we go. Let's get on over there.
Yu here. Goggles almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
But I am your cargo.
You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
Any parting advice?
Stay clear of any Marines or try a scientist outfit. You're more likely to be a stranger if you're wearing a lab coat. Other than that, the only advice I can give you is find Dr. Vogel. Whenever I hear chatter about that project, that's the name that comes up. Find him, and you'll find your target.
All right, I made it this far. I can get out of here.
You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with a true professional. Good luck. If you manage to get the comm spike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Ooh, you know I'm taking you up on that. All right. We are definitely taking you up on that. All right. Lab coat. Let's over there. Okay. Yeah. Said to go in. Oh, it's down. Okay.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, if you have experience flying, you should talk to Dr. Vogel.
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery class, but I'm not familiar with the new design.
Your ships are generally easy to fly. I venture you wouldn't have too many difficulties.
Okay.
So, what's this big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I
Just trust me.
Intercepting transponder data in a Alpha system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of... But we won't tell Commander Natar. What she doesn't know won't kill her. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
You're in charge of Project 86, right?
Oh, yes. I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm doing work on the comm spike. I need access.
Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Well, decryption on that level has vast military applications. No wonder DUC is interested in it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage.
True that.
We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
Oh gosh. You know, Alright, you know what? I'd be a good pilot. I'd love adventure.
Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters. Particularly when the destination is death.
Oh gosh.
But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
Yeah, I know. I'm one of those new test pilots, actually.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
Look. The reasons are classified, but I've been asked to personally fly this ship.
I see. It would have been nice if they kept me in the loop. I am the project lead, after all.
You know, the commander said my documents were in order.
Commander Natara, you say? Oh, well, we don't want to make her angry.
No, we don't. Not at all.
Terrifying. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
My pleasure. All right. So, first things, you think I could just, now that I've gotten everything that I needed, you would think that I would just, go get myself, where's my uniform? The flight suit is back this way. You would think, now that we are basically free and clear, I would stop looting and just get on the daggone ship and leave, right? But anyone who thinks that, obviously, god dang it, knows that I need to go pick up that dish rag, okay? And then I couldn't leave without it. Okay. I'm wearing a Freestar Rangers uniform. obviously, that won't do. That won't do either. All right, so let's go back to this. Okay. I do need to favorite that. And then okay. I just all right, how do I get back over there? I forgot.
Reporting for duty, pilot?
I sure am. I've got a test flight coming up.
Access granted. Be sure to head to the control center and schedule the flight. And good luck.
Thanks. Where's the control center? Okay, see, the control center is up there. How do I get up there? Oh my goodness. Look at the loots. All right.
Yes?
Nothing? Nothing? How do you get up there? Okay, that's not the way up. That's not the way up. Okay, fellas, peoples. You know, somewhere my priorities need to get fixed.
Pilot?
Hey, excuse me, don't mind me. Okay. Hey, whoever brought me the food, I appreciate
Not seeing any action, but
you guys.
station like this is a pretty important duty.
We need this one. Yep. All right. Prepped and authorized. What's going on over here? Authorized flights. Yep. All right. Guys, wish me luck, okay? Excuse me. Yep. Yep. Definitely gonna need a couple of cups of coffee, you know, prep for this flight. Okay. Oh, you didn't see nothing. You didn't see anything.
Another day, another patrol.
Yep. Exactly. All right, Major. It's a pleasure. Yeah, you didn't notice. Man, if I could just get out of here. All right. Oh my goodness. Hold on. You know what? On my epitaph, they're going to say he would have made it except for the loot. You know what I'm saying? Holy cow. Holy cow. All right. Well, we got to investigate. We got to do our pre-flight. Yeah, we got to eat a little something. We got to do our pre-flight check. Okay, so we'll go down before. Do we need to go down? Do we need to go down? See, if we didn't go down, we wouldn't have got the emergency kit and the band-aids. Or the chunks. Come on now. Alright, we gotta go this way. Alright. And then, I mean, just. Alright, so. You know, we don't need the suit. We don't need the charade anymore. Freestar veterans. Where's ours? What is this? Whoa. Okay. We don't need that. We don't need UC Navy armored. What are we wearing? There it is. Crimson. Yeah. There you go. Oh, look at that. Now it's stolen. Now it's stolen. Really? All right. Good thing there's no cameras on the, you know. They're like, well, why is that pilot dressed like why is she dressed like a pirate? Or why is that pirate piloting one of our ships? Please fix. Oh, gosh. Oh, hey. Why is there 10K in credits in the thing? Okay, none there. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Boom.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff.
Oh, heck yeah. All right. All right, thank you. We're at 70% capacity for fuel.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Roger that. Okay. Return to the key. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. This would have been a nice little okay, since it's not our home ship, can we access ours? All right. We shouldn't be able to do this, but hey. Come on, just let me have one. Can I have one, please? Please. Refuel. No valid sources found. All right. All right. We got to figure something out. We got to figure something out. Okay. So we need to get somewhere. Wait. Can we get to Wolf and the den? This is now your home ship. Don't remind me. Guess what? That wasn't bright. Reason I said that wasn't bright is I would expect the bounty right now. Right? Ship stolen. We're just showing up in a stolen ship. Hey bro, how you doing? What's up, man?
Inspect your ship for heat leeches every. Got anything you need to offload?
I want you to top off my fuel tanks. Alright, peace out, bruh. I'm just saying, man, if they're willing to top off our tanks. All right. We should have enough. We should have enough. And there it is. You gotta love it when a plan comes together. Why even mess with it? Why even mess with it? They're probably still looking for me to return. You know what I'm saying? They might not, they have no idea the ship is just gone now. Some random ensign just said, hey. All right, speak.
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me.
I sure
Come
did.
on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Your previous ship's being brought back to the dock.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
Hello, Captain.
That's a real nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
All right, so right now though, we're gonna get in here.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
I don't trust shielding because shielding probably will keep them from noticing where your secret compartments don't hide a thing.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
Always listen to Delgado. Unless you want to get killed.
Who's this over here? New guy? Aurora. Hey, new guy. Oh, hey, Rokov.
What is it now?
Hey. Hey, now that you're the fleet, what's going on with your business?
It's no different than any other business acquisition. We keep the name on the store, but the credits go to the fleet.
All right. You plan on staying on the key?
After everything it took to get back in, I'd be a fool to leave now. And besides, there's history being made in this moment. Even if I had business elsewhere, it can wait.
All right, man. You be good.
Until next time.
You be good. Pirate.
Some people drink coffee to wake up. Me? I have Bob pour me a shot of whiskey. Never go to sleep.
Hey, you're a rook too.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
You know, I couldn't have done it without you.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Hey, did Delgado clue you in on the comm spike?
Yeah, and I had to feign my surprise to make sure I didn't rat you out. But thanks for trusting me with that info all the same. Us rooks have to stick together.
Hey, that legacy is as good as ours.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Alright, maybe we can hook up later. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Something I can get for you? Get you a drink?
So what's in your
Now,
grog?
it's a trade secret, mate. And a homegrown one at that. But nothing to worry about. I've been serving it up going on 20 years now. Only things that have killed my customers are bullets and stupidity.
Oh, we got a lot of that going around. Alright, man.
Last Nova never closes, so come back anytime.
Every captain here's under stripes. Fading through the fleet.
Nice little celebratory. Okay. No one else to notice. Just hanging out on the floor. Alright. Mm-hmm.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Well, the comm spike was built into the ship, so I didn't really have a choice.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done.
Hey, we try.
On to the business at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution.
Oh, yeah?
There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne.
Mm-hmm.
They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You know, I know the city pretty well, so that might help us out a little bit.
Perfect. That means you know how to handle the locals on Neon, which gives you a head start. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent.
Oh.
She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward we all split the cash.
Hey, I like the part about splitting the cash.
Don't worry. When Grixis' legacy is aboard the key, we'll be splitting plenty of cash. Until then, I want you to do everything Estelle asks. Follow her instructions to the letter.
Roger that.
She's valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Grixis' legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
You implying that we don't have any discipline? Which is probably 100% true. Right on point with that one, actually, though. All right. Where's the... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Always ask for a bigger cut. It's all about making...
Hello. There are 2 messages for you today. You must be popular. One from Layla, and one anonymous message.
Did you... What? Play the message from Layla.
You've got it. Layla wanted me to tell you that she borrowed some of your explosives.
You know, I have no idea who that is. I'm thinking you're giving the message to the wrong person.
This message is over 3 years old.
Okay. Now you said an anonymous message.
Yes, message from Anonymous is as follows. I know your secret. I know you're a spy sent here to keep an eye on us. You need to leave. I will not warn you again. Delivery complete.
You will now permanently delete this message from your logs.
Understood. Data reports complete. However, please have a pleasant day, fellow pirate.
Show me what you have for sale.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty chill. Yeah, that sturdy. That's all it's got on it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not getting rid of the hat yet. The hat's kind of ironical at this point. Nothing. All right.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
benefits, don't even try to rip me off. I
All right.
know value when I see it.
Let's talk trade.
Now you're speaking my language.
But I'm over here. Okay. Just saying, yeah. Okay, that ain't doing me any good. And the power beat. $9,000. It's got the 1-inch punch on it, though. That's why. Actually, and it should be better than that. I'll take it. I'm gonna take it. Spacesuit lining. All right. Whoa. All right. Thank
Don't be
you.
a stranger.
Hey, I won't. Yeah.
Too many missions, not enough time.
The fleet protects our own. You turn against us, and you're dead.
Really? Really? Is that a threat? Is Jazz still over there? Oh, okay. Hey, Jazz.
If you want to stay under the radar, I've got just the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything
Hey.
ship-related, you're at the right place.
What you can tell me about the Bannock 4?
Bannock 4 is a ringed planet, uninhabitable, with heavy electromagnetic discharges that extend far beyond its exosphere. It would be impossible to land on the planet's surface. So our only hope is that the Legacy is trapped within its ring.
Okay. And what about this conduction grid?
I wish. That technology is Generdyne's pride and joy. They've kept it under wraps for, I don't know, 80 years maybe? The basic theory of lightning capture is no mystery. The real trick is equalizing the charge and storing it safely. Between you and me, I can't wait to get my hands on that data. Should be a hell of a read.
Mind helping me with my ship?
Sure. It's not like I'm busy keeping this rust bucket of a station from falling apart.
Hey, look, it needs... Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Let me see what ships you got for sale.
Shop's always open as long as your money's good.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Nope. God dang it. All right, help me with... Hey,
No,
don't...
But just remember, I don't work for free.
Neither do I. All right, I want to view and modify my ships.
Alright, let's see what you need.
Is this my home ship again? It is. Oh. I got the derelict Rambler and the prison shuttle. What if I trick this guy out? I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of feeling like I want to trick this guy out. No? No, nobody here, nobody for it, nobody. That would be so awesome. I'm tricking this guy out at some point. I sure am. All right, let's get back to her. Okay, so in truth, I don't need anything if we. Let's see. I tell you what. Here's what if anything, this is what I want. All right, what's down here? So that's my grav drive. There's my reactor. If you can give me a better reactor. This is the best you can do. With 24 power generator. Seriously? What is this? 21. What are you even offering? Thanks, but no thanks, man. You don't even have fuel, okay? You are a complete disappointment. You know what I mean? It's a good thing you're keeping this place together, because other than that, you suck.
We call UCC staff sharks.
Oh, and wash your face. Gosh. Wipe some of that grease off your face.
What kind of name is SysDef anyway?
The kind that's gonna put you in the grave.
Greetings, Captain.
Hey, greetings. I want to talk to Jessica real quick. There she is.
Need me for some? Hey,
yeah, I want to trade some gear with you.
If this is what it takes to earn my pay.
You've earned your pay. I don't know why you feel like it requires anything different. You are doing just fine. All right. Do I not? Am I not wearing? All right. We'll give her that. All right. I'm actually leaning towards giving her that. Oh, that would be that would be cool. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna put you in this, and this, and that. All right, and we're gonna take this. Oh, much better.
Catch up later over drinks.
Yes, you look awesome. You look like you're ready to just go out and kill people. Gosh, you hard charging Marine. Hey.
You looking for something?
Yeah.
Right behind you.
All right. I don't like the clipping there, but that's fine. Gosh, you look great. Okay. All right. Boom, boom, boom. We need that. As a matter of fact, anything I'm just not using right now is just going to go in here. We'll sort the power beat out eventually. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Okay. I know we should just stop doing this undocking and just going straight to where we need to go. Oh shoot. I want to see what's happening. I want to see just how dumb the game is calling just me. Well, how dumb it's calling me, but I want to see how dumb it's calling just me right now, because seriously? Did somebody just come in, like, you know, guns blazing, like, YOLO, you know, YOLO in it real quick? Where in the world? Oh, okay, there you are. Just came in and said, hey, you know, we're just going to kamikaze our way. Not even. They just said, oops, we jumped into the wrong place. And then instead of doing the smart thing, okay, here's where we may have to kill just me.
Captain Brooks, greetings.
She looks too good to kill. Okay. Hey.
I miss the sauna gyms. Once I get time off, that's the first place I'm jumping.
You see her looking at me lovingly? She's like, I don't care that you're betraying the fleet.
The fleet killed a buddy of mine.
Really?
More than a job for
Eddie, the commander appreciates the sacrifice you've made. Going undercover. We'll be here if you need us.
All right.
You have permission to speak freely. It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Hey, I'm a veteran. I never take the life of a fellow, so I can't even say it. But look, hey man, you know what? I'm a professional, I'm a veteran, and I would definitely not take the life of a fellow soldier.
Honor, loyalty, and valor are exactly the attributes we admire in a SysDev operative.
Well,
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
and just so you know, our credo was honor, courage, and commitment. Okay? What do you mean time is short?
With the acquisition of the Comspike, the fleet is one step closer to Crix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the Comspike.
Okay, one. Alright. Delgado's got Jasmine working on it.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Generdyne's conduction grid on Neon. That's going to be the key.
The conduction grid?
Mm-hmm.
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech.
And it still
Sorry,
works.
sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
Oh,
If that's
sounds
the
like you
case,
admire her.
inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
What mistake is that?
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Creeks, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and MAST will authorize an all-out assault.
Aren't you concerned that the fleet's getting close to the legacy?
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
All right, well, I'm pleased that they're finally taking you seriously.
It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Are you starting to care? Are you starting to? I'm feeling like you're starting to care. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like I'm becoming one of your favorites.
Anything new to report?
Nope, that's
I'll
it.
be here if you have any more questions.
Okay.
I knew you'd get bored without me.
Always. Always. You mind if I ask you something?
You'd never ask, Cap.
How'd you end up with the zealots on your tail? What's up with that?
Bad call on my part, honestly. I ran into a group of them at a spaceport and thought I'd try my hand at stealing some stuff from one of their ships. House Faroon's stuff sells for a pretty penny to the right people, but it's hard to come by. The zealots caught me red-handed and chased me out of town. They've been on my tail ever since. Can't go a week without getting shot at. That's why I was hanging at the quay when we met. Only place I felt safe, really.
I hope you feel safe with me now. I think we could take them.
If you want to go for it, be my guest. Just ditch my ass at the closest bar first, will you? It's nothing short of a miracle that they haven't killed me yet. I'm not interested in tempting fate. Let's talk about something else. My skin's starting to crawl.
I don't have any more questions right now.
Hope I kept you interested.
Oh, you have. Very. It's just a shame we're going to have to part ways in the end.
Word is you had to steal classified tech from a UC station. Help the commander.
And the fact that she, see, right here.
Drank too much coffee last night. Need to swap shifts.
See, I have issue. I mean, it is good that it didn't, mess up everything. But I got issue, right? If you were my partner, right, and you were Fleet, and we just, flying over to, the vigilance, you would know, you would notice, and you would take issue with that, right? Who wouldn't take issue with that? All right, come on.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you.
So that's just the part that gets me right there. It's, it's like you can't, and then the game should have required me. Basically, I shouldn't be able to even dock with UC Vigilance, right? At this point, what it should be is like I mean, almost like in the movies. To tell you the truth, we should be meeting up someplace.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble.
So,
Word to the wise?
obviously, she's on break, which is why she's not at Madame Savage's right now. Yeah, this is our contact. This is who we're supposed to meet. But you see, it's telling us to go down to Madame Savage's instead of just talking to her right here. We have a mod on that gives everybody, schedules so that they're not always there. That's why when you go into one place or another, I can talk to the robot here as opposed to having to talk to the a-hole that's behind the counter there. And you see, you got this guy, but you see these here, like store hours, Neon Trade. Greetings, exceptionally valued and highly important customer. Due to recent changes within our organizational structure, the Neon Trade Authority will only be staffed with human workers from 10 a.m. to midnight, planetary local time. After hours, orders can be placed with our mini-bot, and shipments from special clients are still permitted to be dropped off in our secure drop boxes. Neither the Trade Authority nor any of its officers, directors, employees, or attorneys shall assume or ever have any liability or responsibility for any indirect economic, special, or consequential loss or damage of any nature, including, without limitation, any loss of business or revenue, loss of profits, loss of opportunity, loss of goodwill, anticipated savings or expenses in connection with or arising out of this notice of reduced business hours. Personal note from Coleman. Frank, if you read this, keep your daggone robot out of my storefront. Last night he wandered in here for no reason and scared off paying customers. I don't care what the heck his programming is telling him to do. You need to fix it. If this happens again, I'm calling in a favor from Sioku. A very special favor. So, and the cool part is, yeah, so we go down to Newell's. They may not actually have anybody covered. Interesting. Either that or already grabbed their.
Just kids having fun, James.
Hold on, let's go on over to. Yeah, let's go on over here. This is who he was talking to. This is Frank. See, so Frank is gone, right? And then to Frank from Ken Bright, and then store hours, Neon Tactical. So you can see it's different here. I'm behind the counter from 7 in the morning to 9 at night, non-negotiable. Any business after hours has to go through Styx. To Coleman, if you're reading this, for information, the only reason Styx was anywhere near your store in the first place was to chase away some of those disciple scumbags. It's not my problem that you lost out on a paltry transaction from a couple of tourists who had never seen a combat Model A before. Go ahead, call in your favor from Sioku and see what happens. Unlike you and most of those syndicate goons, I actually fought in the Colony War and know how to hold a strategic choke point against a superior force. Frank. Should we push it? Oh, look, and Ken Bright. I'm sure he's not usually here. Is there anything we need to do or upgrade? Yeah, we wanted to look at this guy, the power beat. All right, so he's already got a laser. We can put reflex sight on there. He's got, be nice to put a muzzle on there, but that's fine. Grip and stock, standard grip and stock. He's got the drum, which is good, high powered already. That burst fire would be very interesting. I think the only thing he has is the 1-inch punch, but we could alright, so Furious is not an option. Space Adept, no, I don't like Space Adept, really. We could boost it to 90. Exterminator against aliens. Disassembler against robots. Do we have anti-personnel? Alright, plus 10%. Alright. And then crippling. Or we could do hitman or incendiary. Radioactive. Poison. I'm gonna do poison. I am. Okay. Okay. Now, Estelle is up here. So let's go look and see.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
Hey, Digger. Let's see if there's still something there. Hidden treasure. We already cleared that out. Let's go look down this way. See, and I think the thing is we've already been down here. And we've already... Yeah, there would have been a body right here that we would have already looted. Citizen just hanging out with all these syndicate folks right over here. Okay. Look at that. The robot is telling us we need to leave. Street rat. Oh, look at this. Inaccessible. Okay. Let's get on back over the road. Somebody was telling us leave now. Who do you think they talking to? said we gotta go upstairs.
I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
Forget about his stand.
Howdy.
Andrea Sandoval.
What are you looking at? This? This is Epside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
Got it. If you're trying to scare me, you're failing. Badly.
Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea.
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this?
Well,
whatever this is.
You are intriguing me, so, what are disciples like?
I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined.
What can you tell me about the Strikers?
We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us.
I've heard of your gang. Who's in charge?
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Epside Strikers.
What's so funny about that?
Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship.
Well, you are intriguing the crap out of me right now. I just don't want to stop talking to you. You know, I've always wanted to be in a gang.
Huh. Well, ain't you gung-ho? This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
Okay, come on. Lead the way.
Hey, I'm busy. You want the good stuff? Try somewhere else.
Look at that. She's over there too. Andrea. I'll be back.
Someone says they might want to join.
A recruit? Been a while.
I know, right? Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill, if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
You know what? I walk these streets just like you. I remember what the disciples are.
I wouldn't have pegged you for a crate rat like the rest of us. The fact you can get out, that says something. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do.
What do you do to keep the gang from killing people?
Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up, once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food based on your plate. But we only take what we have to.
Sign me up then.
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers?
I'm a member of the Crimson Fleet, so my credentials should speak for themselves.
Now you are speaking my language. Good. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware.
Do I really need to take a test?
If you're a striker, it means the Disciples are going to come after you hard. But you do this...
They've already done that.
You can hack it, and you're willing to risk your neck.
Okay. I'm all about ending Disciples.
We're fully in alignment there. There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Hey, can I take Andrea with me?
I can't believe you're actually going to do this. You know where to find me.
I hope. Alright.
Pull up a chair and have a drink.
So they got you here too, huh? And they managed to get you in two places at once.
You looking to get zoned?
I'm trying to stay away from Aurora, but thank you.
Not trying to score some of the good stuff? Okay. That means you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Who said no one's taking you seriously?
Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you?
I'm the best they
Sending
got.
me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult.
You know, I'm getting pretty tired of this rook thing.
And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
Look, if you want to piss off Delgado by complaining, that's on you.
All right. I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Sounds easy enough.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Why should I bother doing this for you?
The elevator doesn't exactly go to the top floor in that head of yours, does it? Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take. As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked.
Well, you know, I'm always interested in making some extra money.
Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Alright, look, this... Alright. So this high-speed wireless data collection siphon? Huh? Sounds like it'll make it pretty much a cinch.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
There's gotta be a catch.
The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astro Lounge so we can celebrate.
I like the idea of celebrating. What's Brayson's story?
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician. Yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering.
Do any of us?
They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
Anything I need to know about Ayumi?
Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
Alright, so what's the lowdown on Euphorica?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. But rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. And no one knows why.
Alright, what do you get? Anything useful on Generdyne?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
I would assume that the city, has been loaning them credits to keep them afloat, right? They need them.
Loaning them credits? No, that's not how things work around here. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
Mm-hmm. Bayou.
Ding, ding, ding. That's 2 in a row. Give this rook a prize. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts. I can promise you that.
Okay.
Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
All right. So here's the thing, right? First things first. I think we can knock this one thing out before we have to do anything else. The audition. There we go. So we can knock that out first. Where's stairs?
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting. Can't be that easy.
I gotta ask for a bigger cut next time.
Junks, junks, junks.
Not sure how much longer I can survive without.
Oh, we already killed those guys here. That was overly easy. Did we even use the recon stem? I don't even know if I used it. I did not use it. Let's see if Andrea is impressed.
There's no if the disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away.
So just how bad are things?
The disciples have got the numbers. They've got the guns. What we have left are the diehards. But we are a family. We genuinely care about each other and have each other's back. So, we may be down, but we are not beaten.
Alright, I got the slate. No deaths.
So you did the job, and nobody had to die. That was one hell of an audition. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning.
Well, glad I was able to help out.
Trying to score points with the boss. Smart play, new fish.
Oh,
you might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
Hey, wait.
Strikers look out for their own. So, you're part of the gang now, huh? Welcome, then. Don't be too put out if it takes a while for the hooligans to warm up to you. They ain't big on outsiders.
As outsiders, we need to stick together.
Definitely. I got your back now, new fish. I used to be a trader. Had a top-of-the-line tile, a flush bank account. I was at the top of my game. Then, one really epic crash at the Astro Lounge, and poof, gone. Bye-bye. Woke up in the gutter, and I've been trying to crawl out ever since.
What's keeping you in Upside?
The whole damn system is rigged. They rope you into the lounge and just suck your credits dry. Then, when you got nothing, you're just another junkie in Epside. No way to make credits and get out. If it weren't for the strikers, well, you get the picture.
Sounds like you had a tough break.
I wish I never even heard of Neon. Damn, I just suck at being the welcoming committee. You need something?
Yeah, you. Have you kicked the habit?
Yeah. Well, maybe. Man, when you're tripping Aurora, it's like nothing else. But it can eat you up. Stay clear, kid. Trust me on it.
What do you do for the gang?
I have a few hustles of my own. Plus, I'm not bad at a bit of the stand and deliver. Haven't had to end too many people. Yet. Times are bad now, though. Yeah, catch you later.
Oh man, we can't bring her on board.
Strikers look out for one another, right? So you're part of the team now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, not bad. Briggs may be in charge, but know that I'm his second. So stay on my good side, right?
All right. I can do that.
Huh. You and me. This is going to work. Not going to lie, you've come to us during a shit time. Wasn't that long ago that we held our own against the disciples. Now we're just hiding behind our mother's scan. We need to do something. Well, did you want something?
How did disciples get, beat you guys?
Serious goddamn military hardware. How can a knife compare to a fully auto Grendel, right? I mean, before then, we gave as good as we got. All of those bastards are armed. And we tried to make a stand. And after the funerals, we hunkered down.
How does whole thing start with them?
Everything was pretty fine till a couple years ago. They had their side of town, we had ours. I mean, we'd have misunderstandings, but Briggs always sorted things out. Then one day, the disciples wanted all of Epside. It's been blood and knives ever since.
All right.
Talk later.
Okay.
The streets will devour any who don't respect them. Huh. So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong.
No, yeah. Why didn't she warn me then?
Andrea has lost more than any of us. She used to be a pilot, had a ship, a life, everything. Now she walks the hard road of staying clean.
I can use a
Leaves in
pilot.
bad mood, pretty much always.
I'll be sure to thank her.
Andrea does what she has to. Respect that. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak.
Briggs said you had my next task.
Oh, you are focused. Good. So the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs. Signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance.
Just point the way then.
Here are 3 locations. Good. If you need things too, I can hook you up. It's my job to make sure all the strikers have what they need. Good luck.
All right. Hey.
A lot of the signs are high up. Be careful up there.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. Look at this. They should be. Look at you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, bouncer's armed jacket. Armored jacket. Okay. And then scoundrel's mercwear. This is interesting there. I don't like the added pieces on there, but that's not bad. That's chill. What do you got? Boosted injector, heal paste. This is what I was looking for. You know what? I'm gonna give you some money. There we go. All right. And then what do you got? Cass and bass oil. Come on, man. Do I got anything? Am I carrying around extra? I don't think I am. Can we get rid of the dish rag? Just don't make fun of me about it, okay? And then from the ship, do we got anything? I don't think so. Okay.
Be careful.
Thanks.
Be smart out there.
Hey, I try.
Can I get you something?
No, Madame Savage. We're good. I think what's gonna happen here, and then trust me, I don't know. I've never gone down this quest line. But what I think is gonna happen. Hey.
I feel a little off. Not the good kind of off either.
Alright.
See you later.
I think eventually
It may not work for some, but you wear it like a champ.
you know, I think
It'll change your life.
we'll be able to so And I'm not 100% sure. It's just a citizen. What do you do? Defensive systems specialist. There's Sophia. I just don't know if I want to bring her on board yet. If I had to choose, I'd choose Andrea, actually. But I'm wondering, what I'm wondering is this, right? At some point down the line, if you do a few things, accomplish a few missions, you'll talk to her more, and maybe, you can recruit her as a pilot. I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, whatever. But right now, that's it, right? So we got some disciples missions. This is the very first time. I mean, I've never been interested in actually going down that line, so this is all new to me. So I'm very curious. I am extremely curious, and I figure since we're here, we can intertwine some of that in with what we got to do. But we, our primary goal, right? Our primary focus here is going to be Generdyne and getting, and then advancing the fleet stuff. But since we're here, hey, it can't hurt. And I mean, it just seems pretty run-of-the-mill generic stuff that you got to do. So nothing major, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But right now, that is it. So remember, guys, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. I'm having a blast with this. I still haven't decided yet, and I might get just a 6-sided die and say, okay, odds, evens, right? Odds, we side with UC. Evens, we go with the fleet, and just do it that way, right? This would be the only character. If I went with the fleet, this would be the only character that I've ever created that I would have sided with the fleet with. So I've never actually gone through the to the fleet side, because it just goes against everything that I believe in and everything that I think should happen with the game. But generally, anytime that I've actually gone through and with the fleet, I was already part of Constellation. And if I was squarely ingrained into Constellation and had completed the very first in the the old neighborhood, and basically full-fledged member, then I'd say no, there's no way to side with the fleet. And then that's because we would have gotten a talking to from Sarah saying, do not bring UC SysDef to our door. And right there, anything after that, siding with the fleet is completely 100% counter to what Constellation stands for. So there's just no way. There's no way you can go with the fleet and be with Constellation. That is that's how I view it. And it just, I don't see any arguments to the contrary, right? Like I said, it just seems very, very contrary to the game itself and what the Constellation is supposed to stand for. So I just don't see how you could be in the fleet and part of Constellation without actually being in the fleet first. So, and this could be the test, right? It's like, well, technically, if we were to betray the UC and side with the fleet and everything, we still have to pay off one hefty bounty in order to rear our faces back into UC territory. And then at some point we would have to just move away from, the fleet altogether in order to become part of Constellation, basically along the same lines as Vlad, right? As Vladimir. So, he was fleet, but he's not anymore now. Well, always, what does it say? Once part of the fleet, always part of the fleet. But again, he's not really associated with them now. And Jessamine is up on the table. So I'm just wondering if she's going to start dancing. So, yeah. Again, so we side with the fleet, then this would be the time and pretty much the only time in the game that we can do it. I mean, you could probably make some arguments.
I don't know what you think you heard, but maybe you should.
You could probably make some arguments in a new game. Basically, right after stepping through the, stepping through the Unity and everything. I just don't know. I don't, And then what I've heard, and then here's the thing. The only way I know to become part of the fleet is to get, caught and have UC SysDef, force you into this undercover work. Supposedly there's another way. I just don't know that way. So if anybody knows what that other way is, I think there's a video out there, so I'm gonna have to go take a look at it. Try to find it and then take a look, because supposedly there's another way into the fleet. And I mean, the question is, what comes to mind in that way is, so what we would probably want to do is we have to go do some piracy. And that's what I really think is going to have to happen. You have to do some serious piracy, get a bounty up on you, pay, but then at some point, right? The game's mechanics get you to the point where it's like, I don't know what really it's to make the fleet notice you. I mean, unless there's like shady people that you get in with, and then you kind of work your way in that way. But so I'm very curious. As to how this would happen, other than through the UC. And then other than use of like a mod or something. I don't know if there's a mod out there. I know there's mods out there to enhance piracy. I just don't know that there would be one to, allow you to be, to become a member of the fleet. I do know that what doesn't work is roll your own start and having, selecting the key as your starting place. Because they will. They will blow you out of the sky as soon as you show up there. And then I actually did a start like that, and my character had to run and leave the system. And that might be something I might research a little bit and say, okay, wait a minute. All right. I was pissed because I thought maybe that was the way, right? That was a way. If we start on the key, obviously you can't start on the key unless you're accepted, right? Or you are, and nope. Nope. So there you have it. Okay, guys, I'm out. We'll talk to you next time. Later.